smart because they're turning their chairs around so they face me, because Obamacare does not cover chiropractic. So I suggest if you're not facing me, that'd be great. You turn the chair around. It's 4 hours of Amway. I know, that's funny in LDS areas. There's certain things that work in different places. Anyway, we're going to make a quick balloon animal. I'll get comfortable with you. You'll get comfortable with me. Miss, name an animal other than your husband. Just yell it out in free choice.
Go.
A dog. Good choice. So I started out my career at a very young age. My dad, when I was 12, wrote the Encyclopedia of Balloon Animal Sculpturing, and it was one of the pioneering books on balloons. I do make over 100 different animals. They just all look like dogs. This one's Jewish. It's okay, I'm Jewish. See, look, I got a Jufro. I also get lost for 40 years every time I get in my car. He's French. See, look. He has an attitude. And he likes to riot. Too topical. Okay. His name is Joopy the Wonder Dog. And you know why I call him Joopy? Because that's his name. Yeah, I named him Joopy because every night I go home, I look at him and say, "So, Joopy?" He's trained, he barks. He can stand up. He does headstands. Wow. He lays down. Lay down. Lay down. Want to see him play dead? No, dead dogs are good, actually. You can use them to clean your bathroom. They make good pot holders and door stops. And let's see, we'll find a better color. And we'll make them a little bit bigger. And then we actually start the show. So, how many of you could make it here today? Oh, good. A voting group. That's nice. How many is this your first time to the holiday gathering of the company that I can't pronounce? How many is this your last time to the... He's Jewish. That joke was for you, sir. All right, we give him a little heart, and let's see, we'll give that to you. $12. I'm Jewish. Anyway, we'll show you my favorite trick. It's a rope trick, and I call it a rope trick. The reason I call it a rope trick is because I use a rope. This is a rope. It has two ends, one on each. To make this difficult, I cut one end off. Now it has one end. I go slow in case you're from Ogden. We cut this end off. Now it has no ends. All that's left is the middle. That's here between. I take the middle. I cut the middle. I call this part cutting the middle. I actually wrote that line myself. Any questions? Sir, how many ends?
None.
None. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Your clothes. Yeah, you have to take off your clothes, sir. No, really. She's laughing. She's seen you without your clothes. We've got two ends. We cut the middle. That gave us two new ends. Here, we'll cut this end off. We'll throw this end away. And then we have no ends, no middle. All we have is a rope, which is the first major applause point. Sorry, you didn't applaud, sir. You'll have to do it alone now. We're doing a rope trick. Let's see, catch the rope, examine it, make sure there's no hidden trapdoors, secret compartments, Velcro, chewing gum, green things your friends used to wipe on you. Yeah, hold it over your head so everyone can see it. Stand up so everyone can see it. Why don't you come up here? Let's give him a hand for volunteering. I get the scissors, I get the rope. What's your name? Where are you from? Never mind, nobody cares. Tell me when to stop, somewhere in the middle. Stop. Good, cut the rope in half. Excellent. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared, good. All right, we use two perfectly equal length. That's okay, we can stretch it. All right, we use two perfectly equal. Oh, close. Here, cut that end off.
Maybe not.
All right, great. I use two perfectly equal... I'm sorry, you're not a rabbi, are you? We use two perfectly equal length... I'm sorry, it's my fault. I picked you. We're going to start all over. We'll tie the ends together. And, of course, logically, you can't tie the ends together. You know why? Well, there's no ends. Remember? Here, we'll prove that point. Watch, we'll get rid of the ends. See, no ends, no middle. All we have is a rope. Good. You cut the rope in half. Good. Now we have two ends. All we need is a middle. If Jared was to cut this rope at the exact opposite side of the knot would be in the middle would be at the ends. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Of course not. You're from Ogden. Here, cut the rope. Not my fingers. The rope's white. I'm pink. That's the middle. That's good, Ogden. Apparently you're going to be an accountant for Trump. Here, hold this. I needed the knot over here. I didn't want the knot down there. I needed two equal length pieces of rope. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with this tiny piece, so we'll untie the tiny piece. You hold on to the tiny piece. You do everything that I do. Tie your ends together. Take the scissors. Cut the rope in half. I don't trust you anymore. I'll use my fingers. They're safer, sharper. My parents were cousins. Coil it up. Put it all back together. I have that problem. Sometimes I get up, I tie my shoelaces. Then by the end of the day, I got the ends caught inside. Yeah, do as I do. Grab your knot, pull on both ends. That'll make the knot come out. If you pull on your knots too much, you go blind. Here, cut the rope in half. Okay, cut the rope in quarters. Okay, cut the rope in pieces. I was homeschooled. Here, you get the ropes. I get the scissors. You put the ropes back together. All right, Jared. This is good. He's never done this before.
You need a lighter?
I'll help. I have a tacky magician's bag. All tacky magicians carry one. All the ropes go into the bag.
This one too?
All the ropes. All the ropes.
Oh, the ones on the floor.
Oh.
Well, at the end.
Sure.
That's where it come from.
Take the bag from him.
We'll get some magic wiffle dust. Won't be doing this much longer, will we, Jared? Here, hold this over your head, pretend you're a tourist. Good. I'm going to get a gun. I'm going to shoot the little bag. The red bag. Not the old bag. This restores the rope. The rope flies out of the bag, changes into a beautiful bird. The bird flies around the audience. And it poops on your head, lady. You feel foolish? No, good. How many people think Jared looks silly? With love here.
With or without a bag?
It's like a family. 1, 2. Oh, great. I got a magic wand. Sorry, sometimes my gun doesn't work. I wave the wand. I shot my turtle. He was a ninja turtle. Now he's a mutant. Oh, no big loss.
Wait, look in the bag.
Oh, you did that when I wasn't looking. Look, Jared's the magician here today. Here, guy. Take a bow, they loved you. So, what should we do now? I've never gotten this far.
Another trick.
Let's see, I think we'll go out into the audience and we'll find a beautiful volunteer. One that they've totally It's amazing how when you pick her, the entire audience erupts into spontaneous applause. Oh, pick me! Pick me! Hi, what's your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, really? That was my name when I was a little girl. The seat's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Watch out! Ooh, you trust me. That's good. Here, these go on your lap. They keep the drippings off your clothes. We take one of them and we open it up. And you just tuck that in. There you go. And then lean back. Go, ah. I went to this really cheap dentist at the airport for x-rays. It was an experience. We're going to make a little ball out of the napkin. Alyssa, right?
Yes.
Good, you remember. All right, Alyssa, I'm going to place the, oops, come back here. To make it look difficult. We're going to place the ball in one of my hands. We're going to play pick a hand. You get to pick a hand. No, you have to keep your eye on the ball there. We'll place it in one of the hands. You pick a hand. No, you get one more chance. We'll try another napkin. I made a little ball out of the napkin. We place it in one of the hands. You pick a hand. No, you can trust me some of the time. We'll try one more time. We'll place it right in one of the hands. No, but you get two more chances. That's one. You're gullible. Good. There, we'll try two napkins. Now, don't worry. The closer you are to a magician, and actually the more intelligent you are, the easier you are to fold. Here, we'll prove that. Here, I'll hold number one. You open your hand, the clean one. Wipe the booger off. Close your hand. You know the difference between Brussels sprouts and boogers? Jared doesn't like Brussels sprouts. Do as I do. Go. Mine's gone. Open your hand. I two of them. Look, I'll do the tricks, not you. Hold these. You're doing fine. That's okay. We'll try three napkins. This one's number one. And this one's number two. And this one we call late for dinner. How many napkins?
3.
No, 2. One was late. 1, 2, watch. 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 How many? 1, watch. It's a cool joke, I hate it. All right, we're going to take the hat. We'll place the hat in one of the hands. Pick a hand. Oh, wait, should go for this. Do a lot of things go over your head? Oh, wait, we still have a napkin. Tell you what, I'll take one napkin, you take one napkin. Take your napkin,
Okay.
Open it up. All the way. Make it really big and then tear it in half. Nice even straight line right down the middle. I'm sure you've done this before. You know, when there's one piece of toilet paper. Then tear it in 4. And then tear it in pieces. Just tear that puppy up. Little OCD, aren't you? Take your time, I'll pay by the hour. That's good. Crumple it up. Do exactly what I do, don't worry, they're clean. It's for you for helping. You not only get that spontaneous burst of applause, but careful that. We're going to make the biggest balloon. You're with him, aren't you? All right, we'll tie this one. Hold that in your left hand. Very good. And this one goes in the hand that's left. Oh, the other left hand. You got the first one right. And this one goes under your chicken wing. This one goes under your other chicken wing. Make you the world's biggest balloon animal. Slip. Ow. Oh. Think on some of your own size. Say ah. Good. You see your doctor, your tongue's swollen. Have you ever seen a green Iggy? There's one right above you. Look. Two more. You think she can do this? Oh, wait, two more. Here we go. A lesson in science. Static electricity. We're stuck. A space shuttle. Let's launch her. Right, we're going to play trivia. If you know what animal I make, some of them are difficult, just yell it out. What animal comes in the mail every Easter? The Easter seal. All right, we'll make them easier. What animal's on the Flintstones?
Dinosaur.
Right, I know the generic dinosaur. And the tallest animal in Africa. That one's easy, a giraffe. If you twist his head, he's a transformer. If you twist his feet, he's a hot dog. Stick him in corn, he's a corn dog. Good, somebody knows something fair. And this one's hard. What animal had two heads? He was on Dr. Dolittle. He was a type of llama. He was called a push me pull you. Yeah. Or a cat dog if you're young. Or if you're from Washington, it's a politician. Here we go. The world's biggest. You can hold it in the bathtub. Just don't use the blow dryer. I use the blow dryer in the bathtub. Look what happened. What's yours, Jared? Here we go. It's a dog from Chernobyl. No, wait. It's Rudolph, the anorexic reindeer. He's doing keto. That's for you, gorgeous. Merry Christmas. Yay, give it up for her. Boy, he's messy. All right, so I realize a lot of you are LDS, and my daughter was LDS. And anyway, they decided, the church, that you guys should have new children's nightwear to train these youngins. And maybe not. All right. Let's see, we need someone to help. You, sir, saying, "Oh God, please, no, not me." Yes, come here. You'll get to tie me up. It'll be like your wedding night. Stand over here, sir. Your name?
Jake.
Jake. That's a wimpy name. We'll call you Nancy. Okay, not so wimpy. Take the jacket. Unbuckle the jacket. Notice how they work. These are not your everyday run-of-the-mill buckles. This is a straight jacket buckle. I bought this from a hospital supply store out of Los Angeles. I live in San Francisco. I couldn't find one there. It's a straight jacket. All right. Real briefly, I'm just going to show you. There's a little hingy thing, right? You're going to put the strap behind the hinge. Pull it up and over the teeth. And then it goes in the other side. And then you pull it nice and tight. Make it look neat. That's how you work the straps, okay? All right. I realize you're like a techno nerd, not a farmer, so we have to help sometimes. All right, start at the top, work your way down, yank on those straps. Hurts me, big boy.
Where'd you say from again? San Francisco?
Yeah. Show me who my daddy is.
Does that feel right?
That feels good so far. Jake, right?
Yes.
Good, you remember too. All right. I have trouble with these short-term memory things. Jake, you'll notice that there's one buckle going up and down towards the bottom.
Yes.
It's the second to the bottom. You're going to strap the one at the bottom, but leave that one going up and down for last. It has special instructions. Houdini. Houdini was amazing. 100 years ago, he could suspend himself 150 feet in the air, upside down in a straitjacket. Then they would set the rope on fire. He's dead now. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, Jake, very special instructions. Please don't yank on the strap of death, okay?
Are we friends?
You may pull on it, please don't yank on it.
What do you think of the name? Jake for you?
Suddenly it's a 4-letter word, Jake. No, you can make it tight. I like it when you pull on it, just not when you yank on it. All right. This one you can yank on, make it tight.
What do? Do you try to get out of this?
No, I just like it when you're done it out. Yank on it. Come on, make it tight.
That's good.
Put your weight into it. Kiss me. Sorry. Flashbacks. I went to Penn State. I know, that joke's aging and I'm going to miss it.
Extra knot or two?
Whatever. All right, you got to watch?
No.
No, I have a job, right? You got a cell phone? Yes. All right, find the stopwatch on there. Very good, he was quick at that. All right, you're going to time me. I'm going to get out in 60 seconds or I will eat razor blades. Double-edged.
Okay.
With boogers on them. All right, you're going to yell out the time every 10 seconds, okay?
Why have to yell it out?
You'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, every 10 seconds you're going to yell out the time. 10, 20, 30. I have 60 seconds. Tell me when to start.
Okay. Start.
Ow. Shut up. That's actually the easy part. This is the part that separates the
20.
men. That's it. Just whew. There is body relief. It's like mental floss.
40. 50. 40.
I have friends that are local witnesses. They know where you live.
40.
I'll steal your bicycle.
50.
All right, the official time.
55.
All right. Jake's going to try and beat my record. Before you go, you were great. I appreciate your help. We're going to have you help me one more time. You get to keep the phone for helping. And, you know, Houdini was like amazing. Houdini could take like 100 needles and he would swallow them. And then he would swallow this long length of cotton thread and he could pull the thread out of his throat with all the needles tied onto it. He's dead now. I don't do that. Instead though, Jake is going to select one of these razor blades. I ask you to please be very careful, they are sharp. I would have used him, but he doesn't use razor blades. Pull one out and eat it. Here, hold on to these with the other hand. We're going to see just how sharp the razor blades really are using the card of doom. Intimidated. The chosen one. It's another Jewish joke. Are they sharp, Jake?
Yes, sir.
The other side. Are they sharper than the pretty lady with the napkins?
Who's that? Yes, sir.
No, just don't answer. You get a big round of applause for helping, sir. Thank you.
All right.
I'm going to eat these 5 razor blades. I'm sorry, 4 razor blades. 5 would be stupid. I like to do this at children's birthday parties. It's important to teach them things like, don't do this at home, go to Jake's house. Eating them is easy. It's passing them. It's a chic joke. flossing. 'Cause they taste like shit. Don't you let it get to you. That one's funny in Wyoming. Ow. Ow. You all just sit there. Great, they're all from Ogden. Thank you. All right, you ready for the finale? No. All right, we'll do something else fun. Do some juggling. Juggling is good for families to do around the holidays because you can throw things at each other. I call this juggling on a motorcycle. It's a Kawasaki. It's performance art. All right, you ready for the finale? Someone is now, at least. Usually they're more enthusiastic at that point. All right, you, sir, yes, do me a favor, sit over here, yes. And we already used you, so we used the big guy. Come on up here, sir. Yeah, you can sit next to him, and that man, because he's laughing at you, yes, come on up. Let's see, we need one more. Him, because he's trying to act like he doesn't see me. 4 men, give them all a big round of applause for volunteering. Yes, we're going to play an Olympic game that any wimp can win. It's a balloon blowing contest. It's like that police officer watching. We're going to meet our contestants, find out who they are, where they're from. Your name, sir?
That's Caden.
Caden, from?
Magna.
From Magna.
Yeah.
No idea where that is, but you get 2 green balloons. Let's hear it for Magna. Your name, sir?
Trevor.
Trevor, you're from?
Delta.
Delta. You get the pink ones. 1 pink one, and there's another pink one. Yay, Delta! Your name, sir? Greg. Greg, you're from? Brigham. Brigham. He gets the pink ones. Blue ones. Brigham! Your name, sir? Gabe, from?
Paradise.
Paradise. We'll just give you orange ones. We're not going to say a word about that. Paradise burned to the ground. Where I live. Anyway, Paradise. Well, make it look good. Most people that like Paradise. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, gentlemen, the rules of this game are very simple. On the count of 3, you blow up one of your balloons till it pops, and you blow up the second balloon. Till it pops, the first person that pops both balloons will win a matching salt and pepper shaker from McDonald's. Peppers from Canada. It's in French. Okay. 1 or 2 little pointers. Pointer number 1 is that you're not allowed to pinch the balloon. Pointer number 2 is that you should never pinch this gentleman right here, because, well, you can, because you're bigger than him. But. Right. Point number 3 is that you're all big men. You're all strong men. This man here jogs to work every day. 5 miles. Uphill, both ways, in the snow. Naked. We know that because he follows it on his bicycle. And he has videos that he'll show you later. This man on weekends wrestles sheep. You're not laughing. You don't laugh in Montana either. This man here is a bodybuilder. Okay, auto body. Any of them could be athletes. Any of them could be on a respirator. So, we bring along equalizers for everybody. Here we go. Toss those to your left and right. And these 2 are for you. Gentlemen, stand up. Set the pump on your chair. Sit back down again. All right, now these balloons are going to get really big before they pop. Little pieces, unfortunately, fly all over the place. In the interest of safety, I do bring along protective headgear for everybody. Yeah, you thought that was good. Glasses. Can I take this home? All right, let me introduce you to everybody. This is why cousins should never get married. This is why some animals eat their young. This is why you never smoke the front lawn when you're pregnant, even if it is legal medically. And you get to make up your own. You all have an integral part in the show at this moment. All of you get to count to 3 together. Everybody, here we go. 1, 2, 3. They're off and pumping. Look at them go. They're out the gate. They're coming around. That's why he has 4 children. We're pumping up the balloons now.
Oh, God, we're making noises.
See, that's why they tie a baby's belly button. Just cheat, dude. All right, we got 2. Gotta go for 2 balloons, though. We're pumping up the balloons now. It's gonna be close. We got first looking for second place. You get this on the. I love the balloons sticking out. We got second looking for third. We're going to give you your choice of any child down at Walmart. You get a gift certificate for Dr. Kevorkian. And you get a big round of applause for getting a good score. You guys can take off their masks, take a look at what you look like. You can just leave them on the chair as you go. You guys are a wonderful audience. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday and the rest of your life. Bye-bye, everybody. By the way, I did videotape the show. If anybody wants a copy, you can either write this down or you can grab one of these little cards, and if you text me, I will text you back with the URL, but I'll just put it on YouTube so that all of you can see it. If anyone here wants me to take it down, I will take it down, and I'll put it on Vimeo with a password, okay? So if you feel embarrassed by it in any way, I'll be happy to move it over to Vimeo. Otherwise, I'll have it on YouTube. But here are the little cards. They're on this edge here. If you text me with the little number on there, it's self-explanatory. I'll make sure you have the URL to find it on video. Bye-bye.
Give Alvin.